Next up, we have Kid Scoop with Dan Dalton and Vicki Whiting. And I think saw a brief message. You should have an additional guest as well. You guys up?
Yes, we are. And away we go. Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Dan Dalton. Yes, in fact, I work for my patio at my house, so I decided to brand myself years ago, and it's worked. Okay, so got that out of the way. I want to let you know that Vicki Whiting will be speaking after me, and we have a publisher and editor, Jason Henning from the Taylor, Texas Press, who is a recent Kid Scoop subscriber, and he'll talk a little bit about his use there. And I'm watching my clock because I'm turning it over to Vicki in a minute here. I just want to leave you with something that gets people's attention when you want to go in and make a presentation about why a newspaper. Here you go. Texas uses 4th grade reading scores to project the number of prison cells they're going to need in a decade. Texas uses 4th grade reading scores for the number of cells they're going to need in a decade. If every child was reading by the end of 3rd grade, a lot of societal ills would be lessened. People just need to embrace that and get more newspaper subscriptions to homes, and we're a catalyst to help that. I'm turning it over to Vicki.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, the main reason that Kid Scoop was started, as I started it when I was teaching 3rd grade, and I saw what a difference using a newspaper in classroom made in terms of motivating children to read. The research is out there. When kids have newspapers in their home, when kids are encouraged to read their community newspaper, guess what? Reading test scores go up. And now we've had quite an impact with the COVID because so many children are doing their learning from home, and their parents oftentimes can't even get to the library. But guess what? A newspaper can deliver something fun and motivating for kids to read right to the doorstep. Newspapers are just a real huge solution in this challenging time. And the good news is, on top of that, there's a lot of people in the community, because of statistics like Dan just mentioned, that are very aware of the need to make sure our kids are getting a good education, and they are ready to partner with you, join you, and fund with you. This is not advertising revenue. It's a different kind of sale, and we spend a lot of time working with our customers to help them go out and get this funding support they need to be partners in literacy in the community.
Jason.
Okay. All right. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. We use Kid Scoop to add additional activities and reading within our newspaper. Our newspaper goes to the schools every week that we produce it. During the pandemic, we added Kid Scoop to make sure that kids who weren't in school did have some kind of activity aside from just reading the, what's going on in town. They actually have something to keep their mind stimulated. So Kid Scoop has been excellent for our newspaper, and we did get a group of advertisers to support it. Usually anything we do with the kids, our advertisers are behind us. So Kid Scoop was an excellent addition to our newspaper. I would recommend it to anybody.
Wonderful. Thank you all very much. Interesting. So we have moving on to AccuZip with Eric Lambeth. Eric?
Hello, everybody. Kid Scoop sounds really, really interesting. I want to get my little 9-year-old to be introduced to that.